It's safe to call my dad Jesus.
Okay, I think there was a time when he came, work used to carry him around a lot. So, and there was a time he was about to leave, that is going back to his place of work, and he already left the door. Then he just opened the door back. We were living in a one-room apartment at the time, and with tears in his eyes. I think that's the only time I ever saw him cry. It was just like, my children, I'm sorry for now, but I promise that I'll do my best to give you all that you guys deserve. And with God, he was able to do more than that.
That should be education-wise. My dad is a civil servant, but he actually made sure I went to one of the best schools that, like, he gave me that schooling foundation, and I really appreciate him. Even when I probably sometimes complain that, oh, I'm not comfortable with this school, he tries his possible best to listen and probably change my school.
I was young when I lost my dad, so I was unable to, let's say, witness any of the sacrifice, something like that, or the biggest sacrifice, if I can say that. But that's been done. I will try to say I'll pass it on to my own.
I have a lot, but there's this particular one that stands out. So there was a time that my dad was, working. He had a lot of things he was doing. He was working on a certain project, and around that time, I needed money for something really important to me. It's something that could have waited, but once I told him, he was like, okay, that he can take from the money he has for his project and give it to me. It meant a lot because I know how important that project was for him. And immediately I got it. So that's my guy. He's the sweetest man ever.
I would say every time he, pushed himself harder, denied himself of opportunities just to be, very much available for myself and my siblings, tutoring us at home after school with our assignments, ensuring that we had good education, we did not miss out on extracurricular activities, paying for, extra conveniences for us.
My father has, his life generally has just been sacrificial all through. Like, fathers, you don't know what they go through to send their children to school, pay the bills. I think his life generally is sacrificial.
So growing up, I was a very careless person. I used to misplace my phones, my gadgets generally. And one time, I misplaced my gadgets, my phone, and I went back home. I was so sad. It was Nokia C1, by the way. And I was so sad. And I knew that my dad was not in a good place financially at that point. And immediately I got home, I told him that I had misplaced my phone. And I was expecting the beating of my life or the shout of my life. But my dad just looked at me and said, I'll get you a new one tomorrow. And the next day, my dad got me a new phone. I was spoiled like that. I didn't lack anything. I didn't have to beg anybody for anything because my dad provided everything. But I think the biggest sacrifice he made or he gave was his life. He put everything on hold for me.
As a human being, you probably have like say 20 to 30 years of being very active. And imagine doing that, and for most of that, you're doing it to lay a foundation. He's a great guy. And I feel like the roles are beginning to reverse now. Like, I feel like I'm getting to the fatherly position where I feel like I want to spend more time with him. He probably wants us to spend more time together. He's always excited when we spend more time together. So I feel like that's one thing I need to do better with, and just be there with them while they are here, because I actually enjoy, he's a chill guy. I actually enjoy spending time with him. Like, we can gist and I don't have to worry about anything like the typical African parents worry about.